As a lifelong camper, little is more frustrating to me than finding the perfect campsite and having problems getting the campfire to light. I have been using fire starters for 50 years, and this video will compare the fire starters I have been using to a couple of others I have learned to make. I will compare the ease of making along with portability and duration of the flame. All these can be made with the following: petroleum jelly, wax either from old candles or inexpensive store-bought wax, sawdust or dryer lint, makeup remover pads, an ice cube tray, 2-ounce paper drinking cups, and a sheet of parchment paper. I was really surprised at which one lasted twice as long as the others. Let's get started. A couple of my fire starters to be tested require the use of petroleum jelly. Start off by melting 3 spoonfuls in a pan over low heat. Lay down a sheet of parchment paper. Using a pair of needle-nose pliers, dip each makeup pad into the melted jelly. Allow time for the jelly to be fully absorbed into the pad. I also tried a stack of 3 to test their burn time. Set these all aside to cool. Take the pan back to the low heat. Add either store-bought wax or old candles to melt down. Allow the wax to melt completely. Now take the petroleum jelly soaked pads and dip them into the wax, soaking both sides of the pad. Set these aside to cool. Out of curiosity, I also tried one pad without petroleum jelly. Now take a mixing bowl, add in 2 handfuls of either sawdust or the dryer lint. Take your melted wax and add it to the mixing bowl, stirring it with the sawdust or the dryer lint. You want a mixture similar to a chocolate chip cookie, something very thick. Start spooning some of the mixture into the ice cube tray, packing it as tight as you can get it. Now take your 2-ounce cup and fill that up. Pack it down tight. I came up a little bit short with my mixture, so I added more sawdust and a little more wax to fill it all the way to the top. You want to leave a little bit of sawdust exposed on the top for easier lighting. Now set all of these aside to cool. This first one is a pad with wax only. Second one is a single pad with petroleum jelly and wax. Third one is 3 pads with petroleum jelly and wax. The fourth one is sawdust and wax out of the ice cube tray. And the fifth one is going to be a 2-ounce cup with sawdust and wax. On the pads, you want to bend them in the middle and break them so the fibers will show, and it helps them light a lot easier. Which one do you think is going to last longer? Once these start burning, they're very difficult to put out, as you will see at the end. The nice thing about these, even if they're soaked in water, you can still light them because of all the wax. It will not soak into the actual mixture. Just shake it off and light it and go. I have always used the cleaning pads along with paraffin and Vaseline, but let's see if those hold up. Any one of those will give you plenty of heat to start your fire with. The single pad covered in wax and the single pad covered with jelly and wax have slowly died. "12 minutes," but I think the ice cube tray mixture is ready to go out. The 3 pads and the ice cube tray mixture are almost done. "17 minutes. I'm showing you it is very difficult to put these out once they get started. "20 minutes of pure fire. Now tell me you can't start a campfire with that."